Good morning. We're coming to the end of the pandemic with any luck, but I still get asked a lot of questions like, what effect has the pandemic had on your business, on helping people with alcohol problems and opioid problems in particular? And a lot is the answer to that question. We have seen a large uptick in people with alcohol problems needing to come in for detox. And the sense for those patients a lot of the time is this working from home, is that, when people are drinking, if they've got the genetic vulnerability for addiction, they're often trying to control it, and often that means not drinking till after work's over, 5 or 6 o'clock and things like that. But then when they're at home, it started becoming a lot easier to have a glass of beer or to have something to drink in the afternoon, and then that started creeping up. And we saw so many people who that had progressed very quickly, where they were now drinking in the mornings and actually having withdrawal symptoms and needing to drink. And so, the disease of addiction can progress very quickly if you've got that vulnerability. And so we saw an awful lot of people needing to come in for detox. Fortunately, we've been able to treat them, and most of them are doing really well now. The stress, of course, of it all has made people drink more sometimes because of that reason. We certainly saw a lot of people continuing to use opioids because of the stress and everything. We've seen a lot more overdoses because of fentanyl that's out there, and maybe because people had to make their drug deals a little faster or didn't have as many choices. They ended up buying stuff that was more potent or more variable, and so that it's so easy for people to make mistakes. And so just thank goodness that so many people have gotten vaccinated now, because the vaccines that are out there are so safe. I think over 150 million doses. So anybody who is waiting to say, oh, I'm not sure, it hasn't been around long enough, or, I'm not quite sure it's safe, trust me, I'm a doctor. All the doctor friends that I know have had their vaccines. The vaccine is incredibly safe compared to the option of not getting vaccinated. We've already seen close to 90% reduction in the number of new cases and the number of deaths in America. Other countries are way behind us, and so we've really led the world now when it comes to getting people vaccinated. But the job's not over. We need to keep getting vaccinated so that we don't have pockets of the virus that can then spread. So please get yourself vaccinated. If you have an addiction problem, please get help. Let's move on with our lives.